Yo, hey, what's up, guys? We got the new missions in-game. It's finally here, and I want to talk about, some things we have to do about those missions, because it won't get easy. I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be hard, and you need to save all your resources. But first, let's take a look at the champion, Marius. Yeah, he is nice, and I really like it for everybody that has no second nude. This champion, in general, just go for it. It is an amazing champion. But if you have no two nudes, you can do runs like I do on Sand Devil on the end, like in 17 seconds or something. I think you have already one nude. If not, yeah, it's kind of a little bit different for you. But let's talk about the kit. Attacks all enemies, has a 50% chance to get the enfeeble out there on all enemies. That's cool. I don't know if it goes out on bosses. I don't think so. I think it needs to have the text like it can go on bosses or something. I know one guy in my Discord chat. He told me about the mythical he had and he can put it on bosses. He tried it on Hydra and it was amazing. If it works on bosses like Hydra, clan boss, whoever, it will be amazing. And this is the Master of Disaster skill, like that's what you want. It's basically the G-Nut on steroids, and he will do on a 3-turn cooldown 3 attacks on all enemies based on max HP. And that is the best damage thing we had in a long time. He's even better than Acrisia for a mile, because he's just doing so much more on it. Every champion 3 times on a 3-turn cooldown, just reset him over and over, and pooh. Well, yeah, that's why I say if you have one nude and you will gain him on the end, you have basically done the whole game. And then he gets an increased accuracy out there and increased defense. That's cool on all your allies. But the stun is kind of a little bit weird because you cannot aim it. It will just go on the enemy with the highest turn meter. So it's kind of a little bit funny, but yeah, whatever. And he cannot be turn meter decreased. And decreased speed, he will be immune about it, and when they try to do it on you, he will do a counter attack. And that will be especially nice if Enfeeble goes on bosses. So you could actually go on Hydra, make him the mischief target. There are ways to do it, just get a single buffer out there and you can put those buffs on him and he will be the mischief target. And yeah, when they try to steal the buffs, he will always do the A1, something weird like that. It could be super cool, but what we have to do about it is kind of a little bit strange. It won't be as easy as you might think, because we got missions like, yeah, those gatekeepers where you just have to do your missions over time, because you gotta do your iron twins on certain affinities and they're just not open yet. And I hope they have the right rotation on this one. But I assume you get stuck anywhere between somehow, because it will go, yeah, here Iron Twins again on a different affinity, and maybe you get stuck in between. So maybe if that, for example, like here Force into, what was it, Spirit is the right rotation that Iron Twin goes, then you might be lucky and do all those missions in between. So they are just gatekeepers, so you gotta spend some time just waiting. So welcome back to Raid Shadow Legends. But you need to hold on most of your resources. We gotta do hard mode dungeons, and I assume on the end it will be stage 10, and everything we see right here on the end, on the last stages, will be like the hardest thing we can do. For example, like Cursed City, the hardest stages, and yeah, right here we see lower stages and stuff. But let's go ahead and go all the way to the end, because we also have to do Live Arena. Somewhere in between is probably Live Arena. So, oh, where's the Live Arena? Yeah, but anyway, somewhere in here is the Live Arena. You gotta do it, and I assume we gotta be on Gold 4 on the end to actually do it, and it will be super hard, and Live Arena will be, you know how it is. It won't be easy, but one thing, do you remember Classic Arena on Arbiter? And you had to go, I think it was Gold 4, or was it Gold 1 or something, and it was super hard because they they messed up a little bit the ranking system in the classic arena, and on the end it was like that nobody was capable of going into platinum arena because they're just not, the points you gain and stuff was just not matching. And I think they fixed it a couple weeks ago or something when they did the live arena ranking up system, so you gain more points than you lose, and that's cool. So it will be way easier to get on gold 4. Maybe it's just gold 1. Maybe it's just made for gold 1, and I'm a little bit negative on it, but maybe it's 4, maybe it's 1, but they changed the ranking system so we can actually probably get there a lot easier. But also we got awakenings. You gotta awaken your champion to stage 2 in here, and that probably will go on stage on blessing 6, like a 6-star. And you gotta keep some of them. I think you gotta have like two stars, some ready in your what's it called, altar of souls. So you gotta have some in here to keep them up. And I also think you gotta save up level 3s, level 4s, level 5s and level 6. I think it's okay if you use epics and stuff. So if, for example, that one, I won't sell it because I might need it. So keep an eye out for that. You really need it on the end. And also, you gotta do Hydra, and you know how it is, Hydra isn't easy, but I assume most of you can do like minimum 1 key, but we don't know how high that will go. Right now we gotta do 6 million on normal. The 1 key is 6.6 million, I think, and it's kind of a little bit strange, so we don't even have to 1 key it. But maybe on the end we get missions like deal 150 million on Nightmare, and then it's gonna be hard. And yeah, I think also those Iron Twin stages, they're a little bit messed up. So yeah, you gotta beat stage 1 and not higher, so you gotta be ready and make probably some teams for Phantom Shagoon. Sand Devil probably will go a little bit easy if you have like a Blizzard or something. You do solo runs and stuff, so it might be okay for you if you have your Aniri and stuff. But Phantom Shagoon will be a little bit harder because you gotta set it up, and the enfeeble spreading and the cleansing needs to be on point and stuff. So you gotta make some teams, I assume, for that one. Maybe I figure out something for you which can go from 1 to 25 or something, or from 1 to 20 pretty easy with those 3 champions, and later on from 20 to 25 I already have a team. Like, you can check it out, and I have like a video about stage 19 to 25 Shagoon, all the same speeds and stuff. And yeah, so you gotta be aware of that. And I don't know how hard that's gonna be. I think the most hardest on that one will be live arena, so we can we also gotta save up some coins right here, those little coins up there, so we can exchange them to stuff in here. So save them all, because it was like 500 or something on the beginning, and later on we don't know how the high that goes. Maybe it's 10,000, 20,000, and then it will be a little bit harder, because for example those golden ones right there, they're not easy to get, and you gotta sell some good souls. But like I said, I don't recommend to sell a lot of souls right now, because you might need them. And yeah, of course you need one of every category, like a 3-star, 4-star and stuff, so you might figure out something that's cool for you. But yeah, don't go ahead and just hoard your things again for the missions. Is he worth it? To be honest, yes, totally. Is he worth the struggle? Yes. He is one of the best champions in the game right now. Like, if you have him and you just blast away everything, you feel like the biggest boss in the world. So those things you gotta do, and I hope you get a really easy experience out of it and not too hard, so everything is not really hard for you for live arena. Maybe you're already in gold 1 and you're maybe soon at gold 4, I don't know, maybe they're just going for gold 1, and that's okay. And yeah, I think live arena bonuses like what's it called, Great Hall and arena bonuses, they are maybe coming in handy later on, like get something up in here to level 10 or something, so maybe that one. So at the moment, save up everything, like your soul stones, even your soul stones. Right now we have those 2 times chances on 6-star legendaries, and not 6-star in general, and you should save it for just that one, just to, yeah, for the next time it comes around, what I mean. And yeah, I think I talked about everything. You gotta save up your stuff. It is not like you, basically nothing changed. You gotta save up your stuff, and now even those soul stones and life arena and yeah, all that comes a little bit more in handy. So yeah, do your life arena, do your hydra, work on your hydra, get your hard dungeons ready. And whoa, I almost forgot. Maybe not life arena will be the hardest. It kind of depends what kind of a roster you have and not. But Cursed City, we gotta do those stages. On the beginning they will be super easy, like those right down here. Are they the super easy ones? Can't remember. No, those ones. They are the really easy ones. Of course, you won't struggle at all. But yeah, if you go up here, that's where I haven't done too much this month. Because yeah, I just don't find the time to do all those changes. But up here it will be insanely hard. Some people can do it, some people won't, and that will be basically block you from getting the best champion in case of a damage dealer, and you won't get him, and it's kind of a little bit sad. So get ready for it. Just check out the rotations, look what people do, and it will get super important. And I might do a couple more videos about it. It will be helpful for you guys, so that's cool. And yeah, that will be the end of the video. Keep up your stuff, and yeah, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't done so, and yeah, have a nice day.